modify a little bit this question. Think of somebody you are impressed with, okay, who has impressed you. Think of that personality, and what is one characteristic in that personality because of which you are impressed. So what is that? Ji. Up. What is one word that is something which you see in that personality, your role model? Hard worker. So he should be hard worker. जी और कोई और जी so lead but in the right direction जी so sincerity of purpose. So I mean the leadership should be such a credible leader that is giving you the sense of purpose. जी आप कुछ बताना चाहेंगे?
Sincerity हो और initiative लेने की हिम्मत होनी
Initiative लेने की हिम्मत होनी चाहिए, risk लेने की हिम्मत होनी चाहिए. Yes, from this table. Presentable. The leader should be presentable. Or someone who can conclude the job, you know, close that loop of, you know, G.
Also, technical issues are very important from a leader's point of view because he's not only leading his managing people as well, he has to take stock of their weaknesses and strengths. A good leader is one who wouldn't criticize the weaknesses of others, but would let them help put their best foot forward,
Okay.
utilize their strengths and help them overcome their
So somebody who utilizes diverse workforce in a more constructive way. Diversity, you know, I mean, so who could lead the variety rather than pinpointing the weakness, but using the strength of every team member. Yes? G. Ismail. Motivator. So leader should be motivated. Motivator should be motivator. Okay.
One more thing.
G. So right person at the right place. So somebody who can place the right set of people at the right place. Okay. So utilizing the resources properly. ठीक है.
Yeah.
जी.
Another thing
जी.
if I may add,
जी.
it's really a hard year for the leader as far as other people are concerned. You really rate their leader very high. If he doesn't call upon people to perform the act which he would not be able to perform himself, he has to rise above all challenges. He has to be a role model. The first challenge is the person who faces the leader himself.
Okay.
He should not be expecting people
Sure.
to perform
Setting.
feats which he cannot do
So
himself.
when we say role model, when we say
Right.
setting examples, okay, the leader sometime has to be role model. And I have seen some of the even brigadiers or journals, when they go वो मोर्चों पे आगे जाते हैं तो sometimes वो बेलचा खुद भी पकड़ के तो जवानों को थोड़ा सा और मोटिवेट कर देते हैं कि let's do, I mean जो है, this is the job which I respect. Whatsoever you're doing, I respect. So there should be respect for any sort of role which your associate is doing. अच्छा, मेरा एक दूसरा अब तरफ आपसे क्वेश्चन है. Have you come across at your workplace leaders who take work by harassment? आपको प्रेशराइज करके, harass करके और फिर भी काम ले लेते हैं. Are there some leaders?
This is the sad part.
No, sad part, but you know, those short-term gain,
Yeah.
I have seen in my 32 years life that you have people, some leaders, they threaten you and create that environment कि उस वजह से temporary performance जो है वो success आ जाती है. We can't say effectiveness, but थोड़ा सा outcome आ जाता है. That is the management. So again, I would say कि if I mean there is a level of motivation, okay, वो carrot and stick वाली बात भी हमने सुनी हुई है ना, कि carrot and stick. So you have reward and punishment, you have reward and accountability. There are some people who highlight punishment so much that people start, you know, under stress. I'm not saying that the right or wrong, you know, but I'm saying that still people do use, you know, that style, which is authoritarian, more authoritarian style. Okay.
There are the two things. Either you are getting the job from me or I'm giving the job to you.
Yeah.
If I'm giving the job by my own self, it means that this is the leadership.
Yep.
If you are pushing me.
Exactly.
You know,
But
there are one man who is getting from you by gun.
absolutely.
Saying, oh, get it.
Right now,
What I wish to
Yeah.
point out is taking on the gentleman's point of view, very agreeably so, but you put it really in the right perspective. I would like to add, like there may be a leader who is doing this, like Mr. Zahid pointed out. There may be a leader. He is a leader, but at that time he is not acting as a leader. These are
See,
two different things.
again,
One is the manager.
No.
One is pull, second is push.
So
Whatever it is. No. आपका good name? Sadakat
Sadakat
Samad.
Samad,
एक second.
जी
Let me present my point of view. Right?
जी
The thing is, a leader is one. Getting the work done is also part of leadership. You can't say that this is just management, this is not part of leadership. What is a CEO? He stands responsible in guiding for the bottom line, the profit of the company, along with the reputation he made and whatnot. The bottom line is not the only thing that is not better. So the thing is,
Yep.
of course, he's a leader, but he's
See,
not acting as a leader.
I'm the CEO.
It's a
I mean,
quality.
just I'm the CEO, for example. I come and I address the employees that we have to do this, otherwise we'll close down the company. We'll all lose jobs. So that is a painting a picture which is sort of giving you more stress. And you will deliver, I tell you. I mean, if I'm watching you more and more, I'm closely supervising you, I can get something which, but that will be on the expense of putting you under more stress. So in the long run, you will never be that productive, which you are productive otherwise. But people do take, you know, work out of that, you know, by threatening the workforce. So that is one way. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That person is still a leader. You can't say
Yeah.
he's not a leader.
Yeah.
He's not a good leader, you can say.
अब the other type of leader, मुझे ये बताइए कि आप थोड़ा सा अपना पीछे चले जाएं 5, 6, 7, 8 साल. Did you spend some time जब आप supervise भी कर, somebody was supervising you and you didn't even feel कि you are being supervised? You know? ऐसे हुआ ना कि yeah, you have been taught in a school, facilitated, but you don't feel as if there is a very strict teacher and he's, you know, facilitating you. तो in reality वो time जो है और वो leader जो है is a real effective leader जिसकी presence पता ही न चले और काम चलता जाए. And that is the ideal type of environment. And there are certain leaders, they mix match the motivational part also और वो जो carrot and stick वाला है. So we have so many ways of getting things done from people. Some ways are more effective for the long term, and sometimes some sort of, you know, stick works short term basis also. So we need to see what is the best way, you know, for long term effectiveness. One is success. We'll see what is the difference between success and effectiveness through this. So there are this situational leadership. Ken Blanchard एक institute है, full-fledged institute. You must have heard about the leadership and 1 minute manager book भी है. So I am certified trainer from that institute, Ken Blanchard Institute on situational leadership. तो पहले हम थोड़ा सा situational leadership पे वो कर लेंगे जो है discussion, and then we'll move on to other areas. For example, level 5 leadership क्या है? And I have brought some of the information जो कि आपको मैं कहूँगा किसी भी कंप्यूटर पे बैठ के और गूगल करके you can get that information whatsoever I'll be presenting. Most of the information will be available except this situational leadership, because these are the slides which are proprietary slides. So that might not be available, but I'll share with you those.